But anyway, I do want to talk about this, too, because there was a guy, not Jared Goff, who people wanted out, who people wanted. And, yes, some of you people said that, by the way. Here's the deal to me. I wasn't surprised by the way the offense played because here's another breaking news sounder. This Lions team scores around 30 points a week.
Right.
They score a lot of points on offense because they have a good offense, everybody. They absolutely do. But here's what I walked away impressed with. A lot of questions about Aaron Glenn, right?
Yep.
A lot of questions about this defense. A lot of questions being thrown about. Here's what I liked, what I saw from the defense in particular. I haven't heard anybody bring this up. Number one, what was my biggest knock on them, Lindsay? The blitzes were not getting home.
Right.
So what did Aaron Glenn do? And the Broncos, and Sean Payton, I was told he's a good coach because the Broncos were playing good football. I was told that.
And he had success in New Orleans.
Yes. So what did AG do? Changed up where the blitzes were coming from.
Right.
Corner blitzes, safety blitzes, totally different looks. Wild change in philosophy of what they do.
Right.
And, Lindsay, you could tell when you looked at the Broncos, they had no answer for that.
No.
That was coaching.
Yes.
Plain and simple.
Yes.
Because the personnel was the same. And Ife Melifonwu, you look at the game, he's been here the whole time. What do people say about him? Right. Now, I think it's cool he has Tommy DeVito's agent. Like that, they got the same agent, so that's cool. But look at the change in philosophy, the change in game plan, and it crushed the Broncos. Period, end of story.
No doubt. No doubt. And I think anybody with common sense can see that the game plan was different. They changed it up. They wanted to be more aggressive defensively and come with some different looks. And they did. And it worked. You know, you had Sean Payton over there screaming at Lego hair like it was his fault.
I did love that. I did love that, by the way. The Sean Payton and the Russell Lego hair Wilson over there kind of getting in the mix. Like I did enjoy that.
Did you see Sean Payton's rebuttal to the reporter that asked him what did he say to Russell?
I did not.
He had one of those Bill Belichickian answers. None of your business.
Oh, that bit.
And I wasn't yelling at him. I was complaining about the refs.
That's a great bit. I do love that bit. WoodwardSports.com chat thread. Cat spot. Detroit can't defend the pass. Checks numbers. Russell Wilson, 32 pass attempts for 223 yards. Couple of sacks, a QBR of just under 50. He was hot, I was told, right?
He wasn't hot.
That's what I was told. Tiffany says blitzing works. We need to keep bringing this type of pressure. But, Tiffany, that was the problem before. The blitzes were not getting home.
Right.
They were not getting home. And credit to Aaron Glenn, and you have to give that man credit, because he went and totally changed the dynamic of what he was doing in terms of the blitz. I was stunned when I saw corner blitzes and safety. We hadn't seen that all year, Lindsay.
Right. But things like we talked about it. Everybody was complaining about we shouldn't have drafted Gibbs. We should have drafted a pass rusher. Or we should, everybody will continue to complain about that until things change, And I think this will help kill some of that nonsense about who we should have drafted or what we should have went after. The pressure got home, and that's what, by any means necessary. Doesn't matter. If it's the front four, if it's a safety blitz, if it's a whatever stunts they use to get pressure on the quarterback, that's what needs to happen. Because when in this league, when you rattle a quarterback, good things happens for your team. It's evident. We saw that with Lego hair. When he kept getting picked up off the floor, they couldn't manufacture anything.
John says in 41 of Russ's passing yards were on one pass. Yes, at the very beginning of the football game. Take that play away, which I don't do that because it did happen in the game, so I don't do that. But if you do, he was very, very average to below average. But then again, that's what Russell Wilson is right now. Except, he's guaranteed $180 million because that's what it is. And Denver's cooked. This is what the Denver Broncos are and will continue to be.
Yeah, if I'm Jared Goff, I'm looking at all those contracts like, see what that guy got, see what that guy got, see what that guy got. I'm better than that guy. I'm better than that guy. I'm better than that guy.
But you chose security over that because I got you next year for $31 million in 2 tag years.
I knew you was going to say that. That's why.
Because I didn't want it to get to that, and I was waiting for the first person to drop the whole $50 million. I saw on the morning show when I was running over at Planet Fitness, I saw on the morning show people busted that one out. And I told you, I gave you my statement on that. We're done talking about it because I have the leverage if I'm Brad Holmes. I have the leverage. So we're done talking about that.
But do you really, I mean, the relationship that he and Brad Holmes have, do you think that it's going to get to that?
No, I don't. But I don't count another man's money either. So,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That you want my opinion, like what I think, my gut. Yeah, I don't think it'll come down to that. I think that they'll help each other out.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
So
But
too.
today is not the day. Today is not the day for that, though. Today is a day where we talk about what the Lions did, what Aaron Glenn did, and that defense, that defensive performance where they totally changed up what they were doing. And here's what people forgot. Jordan. Okay, you know what? I'll entertain this from Jordan. Neil, Goff will not sign 2 franchise tags. Stop with that nonsense. Jordan, he doesn't have a choice if that's what it comes down. Then he doesn't play, and he doesn't get paid, and you lose one of your earning years. I think people are a little bit misunderstood with how the real world works. You tell me, Lindsay. You walked in those waters before.
No, some people are just talking off whatever. They don't understand the way that stuff works. He's if he gets offered that tag, he's gonna have to play under that tag. If he gets another, what's the quarterback up in Minnesota who everybody
Kirk Cousins
did the same thing. Now he ended up getting his money after he was tagged. I think he was tagged twice, wasn't he? Yeah, he was tagged twice, and then he signed a long-term deal.
Well, he signed a shorter one that was all guaranteed.
Right.
Like that was kind of his.
Right.
That was kind of his deal. So again, guys, we're not having that discussion because this isn't the time for it right now. WoodwardSports.com chat thread. Our guy Booner, he's going to get extended for a few seasons, coming into agreement. A lot of people are going to be forced to talk golf, forced to take golf for another 2+ years, and I love it. Well, no, Booner, they're not, because Hendon Hooker is going to come lead the league, because he's going to be better than 3rd in the league in yardage and touchdowns, which means he's going to be 1st or 2nd. I was told that. I was told Monday. I was told that. Sorry.
That's wishful thinking. That's some really good wishful thinking that Hendon Hooker has. We have no proof that Hendon Hooker can be a top-tier quarterback in this league. Now, the hopes are that he can be, but we have no proof of that. And I'm a guy that a bird in the hand is better than 2 in a bush. I'm going to keep what I have, and I know it's viable. I'm not going to take a chance on something that I'm not sure about or I have no idea about.
Wyatt Bear. Pascal had some really good plays. He did, which plays into what I want to talk about next when we come back from this break, because there are some things I want to lay down and get out there, because I think we got out in front of our skis, and then I think we went off the deep end. Well, not me. You guys. You guys did that.